Hello and good morning. Welcome to another Floramancer stream. Hi guys. Hope you're all doing well. I am starting a little bit early this morning. I had nothing else going on. I was just like, do I want to sit around and wait another 10 minutes or do I just want to start the stream? So I'm here and I'm early. So yes. If you remember last time, we were working on upgrading our entrepinium so that it only works when there's enough flint. And I am happy to report that it has run once. That's why we have a dead bush here. And it didn't keep going. It stopped. So this works. We got enough flint, it requested an entrepinium and started the TNT process, and when the flower died, of course, one more TNT went off in our little obsidian room down below and didn't get absorbed. But then it didn't, of course, re-trigger, so it stopped. And so now it's in the holding pattern again, waiting for more flint to build up. So that is definitely what I wanted to do. I am waiting for it. It's 223. It's almost gonna light up this one here, 256. When it gets to 500 and whatever, 512 is when it'll send another pulse through. So that's what it's set up for, and that is what it does. So we have been able to do this once. This is a very slow process, so we are gonna have to figure out, in order to get 200 mana pools, we are going to have to definitely speed this up somehow. Yes. And my first thought is perhaps Overgrowth Seeds. Those only work faster, don't they? They don't produce more mana. And I don't want to go faster because we have the problem with the TNT crafting, having enough of that. So okay, no for that. The other thing I've done, because I'm tired of our mana battery running out, and it's pretty low right now, is kind of increasing the amount of mana I'm producing in ways that won't cause a lot of issue with my current supply and resources, and one of those is the endoflames. So I'm not quite sure why. Oh, it just hasn't caught up yet. There's 2 dead ones. I should recycle over here pretty soon. I have added 6 more endoflames underground here underneath. So we have 6 more going. I've reduced the timer to 3 minutes. Maybe it's 2 minutes, something like that. Something so that it'll compensate for now having 18 flowers instead of 12. The reason I decided to do this one was because we're still keeping up with wood. In fact, we're still gaining wood. I had to put another upgrade in here. So we're still gaining wood, which means I could put a few more endoflames down if I decide to do that. And we could definitely do that. So yeah. There's this running. I haven't done anything over here. My next plan between streams is to make this bigger. Oh shoot. I spaced that off, didn't I? I placed these down for planning purposes without even realizing that these flowers need to be here. So let's fix that. So that one's gonna waste a lava the next time, but that's okay. Alright, I don't know what I've spaced off what it was doing. Okay. Yeah, so we'll put them in those empty spots. When I upgrade that, I'll tear down these walls on the side and expand. We'll do the half setups over here. So we'll have 2 more over here and 2 more over here, and we'll just make more. I'll need to make a bunch more buckets, but this setup can handle more. So we're gonna do that, increase the mana generated here. I would like to get this Kekamuris running We've got it set up. We just can't run it because we can't create the flowers yet. So what I'd like to do is go collect a whole bunch of grass blocks, do some bulk automation for spring runes, and then make some Cakamuris, just so I can have this running for a little while, because it currently has not been running at all. So I'd like to get this up and running. This is doing just fine, running as normal, as expected, very nicely. So yeah, so the other thought I had was Overgrowth Seeds at our hydrangeas. Overgrowth Seeds are rare. Let me put that out there for you. Rare. And in order to upgrade this with Overgrowth Seeds, I'm not only going to need the 12 around the outside of the pool, I'm going to need one under the Random Carpus so it knows where to place the hydrangeas. So I'm going to need 13 Overgrowth Seeds just to get this one upgraded. And with how rare they are, you can craft them. Let me put that out there. You can craft them using notch apples and half a mana pool of mana each. That's a bunch of mana. I'm not sure if the Gaia 2 drops Overgrowth Seeds. If they do, there's a chance that we can increase them a little bit, better. The other option, let's see, what other mana produces? Oh, I have the Spectralus. I'd really like to get the Spectralus running more, but that means more sheep, and so I've been slowly working on that. In fact, I should have a sheep wandering around out here that I need to color. Hey, he's eating. I was waiting for him. Lime seems to be the color that we keep missing. So I've colored a few more sheep of the lime variety, and I'll just keep watching the wool numbers to see what other sheep I need to breed more of. And let's see here. See, we're out of this one. Yellow. See, yellow. We need yellow now. It just got one yellow, but we need yellow. How are we doing on lime? We're getting a little bit more lime. Yeah. So there's the deal. We're producing a bunch of some wool and not enough of others. And that's just kind of the way, because the way sheep eat grass is random. See all the excess we have here that's just despawning after 5 minutes? Yeah. Dark gray. See, there's a lot of colors that I wish would get more of. So when there's not enough, it doesn't run. And this produces a decent amount of mana when it runs. Like right now, it's not running because it's out of yellow again. And then it has a yellow, and then it's just... ugh. You know? Keep fighting with that one. I'm just gonna have to keep fighting with it. That's about all I can say with that. So where we are as far as mana pools, we have 12 from the Rosa Arcana. Slowly building that. I did AFK for a little bit at the mob farm, so that helped with that. But I've also decided not, because I used to just let the Rosa Arcanas just die and replace even though I'm not there. And I think that's a waste, especially since it needs ender pearls for the mana rune that is needed in crafting. So I have pretty much turned it off when I'm not AFKing there. So there's that. We don't even have one mana pool yet of the one munch dew we have running. This is one that I likely am going to have to make more of. But the only tree farm we currently have in existence is the birch one. So I don't need more than one munch dew eating the leaves from that farm. Entropinium, 3 out of 200. Again, this is going to take forever because we have that flint problem. Cakamuris needs to be running. I've only made 3 Cakamuris flowers and we've got 3 mana pools from it. So that's saying something. Gormarillus, we have 82 out of 200. So that's slowly growing. We're going to just let that keep going. We don't even have a Narslimus running yet. The Rafflesia is at 54, so that's doing really well. We should probably reach 100 in the next week, 2 weeks, depending on how much playtime I get in. We do not have these two running yet. So yeah. Today we're going to try and kill Gaia number 2. And in preparation for that, you may see in the upper right hand corner there's a little enhancement icon there. We've got strength 2, and I will show you how I have that because it's not a beacon. Beacon effects are negated during Gaia fights, so that wouldn't help. So I have done a bit of work to prepare for a Gaia fight. First, I re-enchanted my boots and added protection 4 and feather falling 4 on them, and mending. I got a mending book. Yay! So I will be able to go through and redo these. I just don't have enough mana in my battery back there in order to remove them and then redo them right now with mending. Mending on anything that's mana consuming consumes less mana than in order to run. So I do have a bit more protection on here for the fight, but the strength 2 is from this little pendant you can see. I made a blood pendant. A tainted blood pendant is a lot like a potion, but it lasts forever. It's a potion on a necklace. So I did that. So that is definitely going to help us out. That gives us strength 2. I'm not sure if it applies to the chakrams. I don't think it applies to ranged weapons, so we'll have to use our Terra Blade in order to get the strength 2 buff. I also made a great fairy ring. A fairy ring has the chance of calling on fairies to fight for you. I could wear the Elementium armor, but it calls pixies to apply potion effects, not fighting for you. It used to be that they would fight, but I don't think that's the case anymore. They just apply random potion effects, positive potion effects on the player. So we're not going to wear the Elementium. We're going to wear the Terra Steel. So we have that. We have sharpness 5 on our blade, so we're good there. I don't think I need smite. I don't think the Gaia is considered an undead mob. I made more potions. I just have to remember, where did I put them? Here. I made more of the potions. So we've got the flasks of resistance 2, absorption 4, and regen 2. And then this is the one we still have got left from previous battles. So we have those to take. All right. I made the Terra Steel so we can make the Gaia spirit ingots. So that's in preparation. But I also want to show you what I've done at the arena to hopefully give us a bit of a boost of help for the Gaia Guardian. Down below here, I've added some other flowers. So before we had just the Hazy Dream. Now the Hazy Dream makes hostile mobs fight each other. All right. Then I added a Medjimone. A Medjimone causes slowness 2, I believe, on mobs. Tangleberry pretty much cages mobs in. Let's see. The Hyacinthus. Boy, that one is one I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce. I'm sure it's really like a hyacinth. Hyacinthus, whatever. That one causes poison. And then I have a Bellthorn, which causes damage. I'm not 100% sure if I'm right about the Medjimone versus the Tangle. I'm pretty sure Tangleberry traps the mobs, and then the Medjimone slows them down. So I'm hoping that some of these will affect the Gaia itself, the boss. I'm hoping. I haven't tested, so it's all a hope. The other thing that I would like to do is once the battle starts, I would like to create a roof over a small spot, preferably around here in this area here, so that the shooting star stuff that the Gaia Guardian 2 doesn't hit me. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that, but it's a hope. it's a hope that I will be able to in preparation for this. So yeah, those are the things we're gonna do today. In fact, I'm going to try and do one now. And I'm very nervous because I'm terrible at fighting, and this boss is hard. Is intentionally hard. I don't need all this dirt, and I don't have anywhere to put it, so let's just chuck it in here. Alright. So nervous, guys. Yeah, you just don't understand. And I want to grab some glass. I should have some, so let's grab 32 glass. And that'll be the block for my roof, hopefully, if it'll let me do it. I also upgraded my sash to the Globetrotter sash. This means you walk even faster. So that's all I did there. Everything else is the same. And we need to eat. So, if I have read correctly, the blood pendant will not be impacted, so I'll have the strength too, and these flowers will not be impacted. It's just that if I had any beacon effects, the incense was affected because they were considered a beacon effect. So those were impacted, that's why they kept refreshing. Are we ready? Stretch my fingers, nimble them up. Ready to die! Because that's probably what's going to happen. Let's drink our stuff. Alright, so we only have regen for 25 seconds. Maybe I should drink that after I've summoned. Alright. Summon it. Get the glass over my head. Alright. Where are you? You're moving a lot faster than I expected you to. It's interesting. I don't see any of the wither dust around me here either. Makes me wonder if I went down there. Where are you? Oh, I need this stuff again. Ugh. Well, I'm still alive. I'm amazed at that. Where are you now? Okay, let's eat. Oh boy. Hey, well, that's good to see. Almost halfway. Can I get you? Is it slower, do you think? Do you think I have him going slower and the things from the Tangleberry and whatnot are helping? I can't tell. Maybe it's killing the pixies. I can't tell that though. Oh, round 2. That looks like to be helping with these guys. They're not able to move, they're not able to fight anywhere. Okay. Doesn't look like my strength 2. Look at that, it keeps blinking in and out in the right hand corner. I'm wondering if I have a problem with that. Maybe the pendant doesn't quite work well with... Whoa! Wow. It's hard to pay attention to what's going on now. I did it. Wow, I got a bunch of lovely runes I didn't know I would get. I knew I would get that. A black lotus. Ooh, a nice black lotus would be nice. Very cool. Well, this helped, so I would definitely want to make a bigger one. So yeah, that definitely helped. So let's pick up everything. And we're gonna go under here and put everything that we actually have in there. Wither ash. These things we'll never ever have in our spawner. We have critical hits pierce through armor. Ooh. Yes, let's add that. I believe we can add them all. So now we have a will of the ancients. Sweet. Oh, you can even see it on my head. Can you see it on my player? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Woohoo! Hi, Fokendob. You just missed it, but I just fought the Gaia 2 for the first time. Well, second time. I won for the first time. So I'm just going through my loot. I've got a bunch of runes I can put away. I have a Dice of Fate that I'll need to do very soon to see what I get from that as far as the epic stuff. I want to do the Black Lotus. I'm going to put the runes away. Don't worry, you may end up fighting the Gaia again today, so no worries. Alright, so we have Summer, Envy, and Greed. Summer, Envy, and Greed we actually aren't making right now, so it's an extra one. We haven't made any Greed ones yet. I don't even know what the Greed ones are for. Uses. Nothing. Just these two, and we don't need to be automating that, so we actually don't even need to be making the Greed runes automatically. Boy, that was helpful. Alright, so let's put this stuff away. And we have a Black Lotus that we're going to use. I think most of these are pretty empty. Let's find out. Yeah, it's got a tiny bit. So we'll put it in there. And a tiny bit more. And of course the glass was picked up. So let's put it back. Alright. We have ourselves a dice. So let's see what epic thing, what relic we're gonna get from this. Now, if you right click on it. It's soul bound to me, so no one else can actually open it. But let's find out. Ooh, an Eye of the Flugel. That's nice. This is like a teleport, I believe. It's bound to one place, so you can like fast teleport to one place in your in the dimension. Let's go to here we go. This no, maybe it's this is the dice. Does it tell me? No. It doesn't even have a alright. It's gonna be here. Am I not looking in the right? Oh, Eye of the Flugel's right here. Unlike the fabricated Flugel tiara, the Eye of the Flugel contains primordial Flugel magic. Magic strong enough, in fact, to harness the Flugel's ability to recall themselves to a place they've visited. Shift right-click with this eye somewhere will bind it to that position, and after that, holding right-click for a while will recall the user back to the aforementioned location. This teleportation ability not only costs mana, but cannot be executed across 2 different dimensions. So this will be nice. Aside from that, simply being in possession of an Eye of the Flugel allows the wearer of the Flugel tiara to fly past the normal limits at a higher cost, of course. So yeah, so there we go. We have an Eye of the Flugel. Yay! It appears I drank a lot of this stuff, so we may run out in the next battle that we do. And I didn't drink any of that, did I? Did I not have it on my hotbar? That's possible. What other things can I use? Oh, we can make cloaks. I haven't made any of the cloaks yet. The Cloaks of Judgement are a set of cloaks that can be worn in the body slot. Their strength triggers when their wearer takes damage. After that, they'll go in a 10-second recharge in which their effects won't trigger. And each one does different things. So, a Cloak of Virtue will, when active, block the full extent of a piece of damage. The Cloak of Sin will damage all nearby hostile mobs for the same amount of damage that was taken. The Cloak of Balance will evenly split the damage between the attacker and the target. It also prevents the target from dying. Huh. So which one do I want? Because I can only wear one. I think I might like the Cloak of Balance if we can make it. Light gray wool, 4 emeralds, and a Gaia spirit. I think we can do that. Let's bring it up again. Cloak. Hi, Darkwing. Let's make it the Cloak of Balance. Yay. Now I want to see what we look like. Wow! Oh, goodness. That's awesome. Look at all of the stuff on my character. Very cool. So that means with the Cloak of Balance that for all the damage I take, it will get split in half, and half of it will hit the target and half of it will hit me. I do not know if that counts with the Gaia Guardian or not. It would be nice if it did, but since it's a boss, I don't know. I don't know. But that's cool. Put that away. Ooh, we got some mana pearls. I didn't notice that. That's nice. Let's get these put in here. And we'll put our Gaia Spirit away. I was kind of hoping to get the relic, the one that you don't need to eat. But we just have to keep fighting the Gaia, I guess. And I can do it 2 more times today. Just not right now. Not right away. Not immediately. I have been babysitting the Entropinium flint thing just so I can see about how long it takes to build up the amount of flint. Oh, see, it's already over 256, so that's good. So it should trigger again in the next half hour. So yeah, that's awesome. That means we do have enough TNT crafted as well. So we've done one of the Gaia Guardian. The other thing I wanted to do is figure out, I'm looking at my stuff, either do some minor exploration and see if we can find some Overgrowth Seeds. Because I haven't done a whole lot of exploration in this world where I'm actually intentionally looking through pyramids and temples and dungeons and whatnot. And that is where you're going to find the notch apples. Or Overgrowth Seeds, and it'd be nice to be getting some of those. I could also do the Lunium, I know, but I just do not have the mana coming in to be able to run everything else and a Lunium. I will in time, because I will be able to expand my setups. As I've told you, I've already expanded the End of Flames, and I'm going to expand the Thermal Lilies. The hydrangeas, the only way I can expand those is to get Overgrowth Seeds. I don't want giant areas of hydrangeas. Yeah, no. Can I expand it in any other way? Some hidden water, perhaps? How far can you reach? I can't even click on you because the spreader's in the way. I would need to move the spreader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to look up how far a Ranuncarpus that is bound to a mana pool. I believe it's bound to a mana pool. Is the mana pool too far away, perhaps? Anyway. Overgrowth Seeds are what I would like to do here in time. Need to breed the sheep up a bit. And so let's grab, I think I have wheat. And what I've been doing is just pulling 2 sheep out. Hey, you volunteered. And we'll breed them, and then we'll be able to change the baby sheep to the color that we need, because dark gray is likely not what we need. Hey, purple. So yeah. The colors that we've been needing was the yellow, and there were others. Dark gray, I don't believe, was one of them. Alright, what are we low of here? Still yellow, isn't it? Yep, so the next one I do will be yellow. Try to build up the supply of yellow a bit. And lime was one I did earlier. Did some of my animals go on the lamb? It's very possible. The rate at which they eat and regrow their wool is very RNG based, so it's always going to be the case that some sheep are going to eat more frequently and regrow their wool faster. Yeah, I do need gray, so that guy is going to have to stay gray. Alright, so let's put the little guy in the pen because we're going to need to keep him as gray. Yeah. Alright. try you two. Alright. Hey, you made a weight sheet. Weight sheet. You must have been weight, huh? Alright. Go back in there somewhere. Come on. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I did have a concern earlier today where my throat was really scratchy and I was afraid my voice was going away. But mood-wise, I'm doing well, and other than a scratchy throat that I think I took care of, I'm doing good. So you grow up, and I will. Cause I don't think you can dye a baby sheep, and I'll get you colored, whatever color it is we need at the time. These guys should be doing all right. There's pigs and chickens. And we've got a lot of stuff probably piling up. These things will be empty because we just don't have... Even though I have a ton of animals here, and they just don't grow up fast. And they're not... Yeah, so I'm not able to get a supply based... The Gormarillus flowers are just consuming them like crazy. The, zombie villager farm up there doesn't work fantastically because I found out it's an AFK farm, and I don't know why I didn't realize this, but I need to be like AFK a little closer and just stand there and collect gold. Yeah. 2 blocks of gold isn't, you know, bad, but I've not been up there, so... Anyways... today's stream was supposed to be Simpletons SMP Year 1, but there's been an update to the pack that broke something. And so the server is currently down and being worked on, so as soon as that's fixed, I'll be able to play Simpletons Year 1 again. If it's fixed for tomorrow, I will be playing it tomorrow, where I was going to be playing Floramancer, so we'll just swap the two. If it's not fixed, we'll be doing probably more Floramancer. Yeah. I was gonna play FTB Ultimate at some point this week, but Edward has been playing Sky Factory 4 on his own and not FTB Ultimate, so there's been no progress on the FTB Ultimate world for me to show you. Yeah. So, there's that. You've been updated. Is there a way to increase the growth speed in Botania? I'm assuming you mean of animals. No. There is no way to make them grow up faster. I wish there were. I have looked through everything, because I thought maybe one of the natural apparatus, if a flower didn't do it. And I couldn't find anything. So, yeah. So, blah. My thought today is to go do some exploring and do some raiding. I know I have some plans to do some building in the near future, but yeah, see, that's where I'm like, I don't know. I had planned to do a different mod pack this morning, so I'm not quite prepared for what I want to do today. So we could make, let's do a bulk of spring and get a couple of Kekamuras made. Now, what does the rest of spring need? Saplings, wheat, metamorphic stone, and the grass, earth and water. All right, let's set up to make some of those. The one that we have the most of is the mountain stone. This one? That's mesa. Black is mountain, isn't it? Yep. So do 4? That would give us 4 hours of Kikamuris once we made the flowers, so we'll do 4. Alright. Everything else will come up here and we need 12 birch saplings. Do I have the saplings? I don't. I don't have a Corporeal Spark on this. Looks like we're slowly losing saplings, so I'll have to keep a better eye on this. Alright, we got 12 saplings. Whoop. And then we need 4 wheat. I have grass blocks, but they're not in the inventory there, so we gotta grab those. And then I don't remember what else we needed, so... Aha! Water, fire. 4 rune of water. 4 rune of fire. And then we have the grass down here. Alright, so we need to spread these out. 1, 2, 3. Metamorphic stone, grass, rune, wheat. We have living rock up there. Here's the sand. And go. So we'll make those, and we need for the Keck runes of gluttony. We need to start requesting those because I only keep 4 on hand. So let's do 2 rune of gluttony, and then I have 16? How do I have 16? Oh, I remember. I need to go put a repeater down there. I had it go up to 16 so it would build up a supply for those munch dews. And now that I've got a supply, I do not need 16 anymore. Alright. Aha. Do the other mana spreaders go faster? These are the upgraded ones, the Gaia mana spreaders. Might be worth considering for especially the rune crafting that already for me goes too slow in my opinion. They do, thank you. Diamonds are my sticking point. I did go do 3 hours of mining and I have 9 blocks now. They go faster and they move more mana in each transfer. Fantastic. Good to keep in mind. We'll keep that in mind. Okay. We need to grab... I should have, while I was down there, grabbed that. It says there are no runes of spring. Duh, because I'm making them. What am I thinking? And we need brown, orange, and white. 8 mystical brown. Spell it right. 8 mystical orange, and 8 mystical white. And then we need 4 seeds. And let's grab the 2 more runes of gluttony. Okay. And these should be done. Something broke. It made... Oh, dang it. Alright, let's try this again with what we've got on us. The rune of water got picked up again, is what happened. So... And of course I'm standing there too close. Oh, it also travels further? That's cool too. Alright, so we've got those. Done with you. Stop ticking. We need our water wand. Alright. Let's do this. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Yep. There we go. We have 4 of these, and I'm thinking about just sticking them in a chest that has... It's already connected to the network. That is a drawer. Let's put them in here. We need 2. So there we go. They'll still be able to find them because they're in the network. And then we'll go place these 2. Or... yeah. 1. 1. I don't have an hourglass or anything. We'll place these 2 and come back in an hour when we need to do again. Then we want to do... Come on. There we go. Pick you up. Ah. There we go. Great. Now it's running. Woohoo. That feels good. Get that running, even just for a short little while. Alright. Boy, I feel like I'm moving really fast with this new sash. Let's put our thing back on. Can't even see my face with this cloak. It's just like everything. That's just hilarious. I have 30 levels. I don't think I have a few books to get yet. I need Thorns, Frostwalker, Sweeping Edge. I think Sweeping Edge was in 112, wasn't it? Or was it added in 113? I'm not sure. I still need to get the Curse of Binding, but that one you pick up like in dungeons or whatnot. And then I'd have all of the enchanted books, and I would just need to wait. If only was a way to hide the helmet. I know I can hide the stuff, but I kind of like seeing it. All this cool stuff. I like being completely garbed in things. It's just so much fun. Alright, so we got that going. It's been 11 minutes. Let's see how our Flint's doing. Because, yeah, I have nothing better to do. 438. Woo! Even if it obscures my face. It's just my character. I can actually still see. See? We're still flying around. So that will get going again soon. This works occasionally. Need mana. Lots. I need to be like inputting so much mana that the input lines back up is essentially what I'd like to get to. Because that way I would know I'd be able to run the Lunium and the spawners. Yeah. Well, you know, we could fight the Gaia again. I have a little bit of stuff to drink. I don't think the flowers helped much. I don't think they helped much. And I noticed that my strength 2 buff kept blinking in and out, so I think the Gaia Guardian fight was trying to disable that. I think it counts it as a beacon buff. Let's see how our mana is doing down here before I go make a Gaia ingot. Because I don't have this hooked up to anything. Oh, see, that's fine. Yeah, I have no clue if any of these did anything for the fight. No idea. Alright. Shall we do it again? We have food. Oh, I want to grab the glass. I don't have it enchanted. I don't think that worked very well in my opinion. I think I was lucky, but what I've noticed here is I've not seen any of the wither stuff in this fight either. The wither stuff on the ground. And my guess was that it spawns at the Y level that this ground is on. Like, it spawns lower, and so it's in the ground. Because, you know, I've lowered the beacon down so it's flat. Yeah. It does make fighting it a little bit easier. Yeah, I agree. Alright, so we only have one absorption. Everything else, I haven't tested it in creative, no. I don't mind not having the wither. I have to deal with the shooting star stuff and the evil pixies. I have to deal with enough. So are we ready? I'm so nervous. Hey, quit hitting me. Is that noise my cape doing stuff for me? I wonder. So like the screechy metal sound. Where are you? I wonder if that's what it is. Come over here. Ugh, these dumb pixies are really annoying. Okay, I need to eat, heal, everything else. I will tell you what my cape does when I'm all done. Oh, we're almost into the second part of the battle. Whoa, here we go. Let's eat. Oh. They pegged me. The witch got me. Go away, witch. You too. Uh-huh. Hey, you're bouncing around again. Woo! I got it! I survived again! I survived again! Oh my goodness. Yay! Oh, that seemed really nice. So much better than the very first time I tried this. I definitely need more potions though. I drank almost all of mine. We got another relic. We got, ooh, a new will. Critical hit damage increases the lower HP with lower HP. Oh, if they have less HP, the critical hit does more damage. And I got 3 black lotuses. Very awesome. Okay, so let's get this taken down because it'll consider it as not a valid arena before you place it. Alright, so let's hop down here. Put that stuff away. We'll put glowstone there because I might have witches eventually. And the redstone too. And the sticks. Let's put the will on our thing. So now it has critical hit damage increases with lower HP and critical hits pierce through armor. Oh, that might be what we heard with the noise. It might be an armor piercing hit. My Cloak of Balance, for every amount of damage I take, it splits it in half and gives 50% to the hostile hitting me. So I'm not sure if it counts for the Gaia or not. But it's a Cloak of Balance. So I think that helps. Let's go put our that would be OP. Alright. That one looks like it has some in it, right? Yep. Okay. Let's put one at a time. Because sometimes you get a whole mess of mana. And sometimes you don't. We did okay. Alright, and let's see what we get with the Will of Fate, the Dice of Fate again. Ooh. I don't really like the Ring of Thor. Is that the one that does extra buildy stuff? We got some Mana Steel. I don't remember. Did we get that from the fight? We must have. Is Ring of Thor the one that does the mirrored building? Ender Artifacts is not what we want. It's the Alphamancy. Hang on. One of the 3 mystic rings of Aether. The Ring of Thor, when worn, bestows upon the wearer the might of the Thunder God. The power drastically increases the strength. Oh, wait. This power drastically increases the strength of area of effect mining with the Terra Shatterer. Oh, well, let's check that out. Let's head over here. And this is still only a B rank. It's halfway to A. It's gonna take a long time. So it still only does a 3x3. So do I need to wear it in my bauble slot? If so, I will. Let's turn it on. Whoa! Wow, that's more than a 3x3. Well then, that's awesome. Definitely something I'm not gonna keep on because I want to be able to know exactly how many blocks I'm mining. It's probably why my Terra Shatterer may never be leveled up further, because I don't need 5x5, but 3x3 is great. It's very useful. And then it gets bigger from there. So I don't need more than 3x3 for, I mean, I would have to make another one just to max out a Terra Shatterer. Another thing we need to do. This is set for receive. It is. We need to dump our mana tablet that we've been filling up. So the Ring of Thor is cool. Not going to be carrying it. We've got more Gaia spirits, so that's awesome. Ring of Thor on a maxed out Terra Shatter could be very useful clearing mountains. Very, 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 yes. Very likely. Is this still filling up? Nope. Okay. There. No.